Love requires change. I can't sit here and say I love you and I care about you when I'm resentful, when I'm angry, when I'm bitter. If I'm blessed to become a mother, I'm checking my ass in therapy so that way I do not take out my anger and resentment out on my child. I will make sure if I have postpartum, I will make sure I am in therapy doing what I need to do. I'm not saying women who don't follow up on those things don't love their children, but there are people out there who are responsible for giving their child a loving, warm, nurturing childhood. So if you know that you're angry, you're going to go to therapy. If you know that you have a drinking problem, you know you're going to go to AAA, right? Alcohol Anonymous. Yes. If you know you have a gambling problem, you're looking into that. Love requires change, especially if you know the version that you have to offer yourself is the lowest version. You know that you could be controlled by your sexual desires. That little guy or that little girl you have there, you cooch, you can't help but like follow it. Like your lustful desire takes over you. You can't tell me that you will sit here and feed your flesh, your lustful desires, your selfish desires, and say you love somebody in the same breath. How can I love you and I can't keep my legs closed? How can I love you and I can't keep it tucked in? How can I love you and I keep disrespecting you, shitting on you, being mean, being cynical? Love requires change. Make no mistake, a person has to change for themselves. No shit. But if I know I love you and I care about you, I am not going to risk losing you because I can't fix who I am. If I know that you don't like to be screamed at, I'm working on that. If I know that you don't like when I get frustrated, when I get angry and how I shut down, I'm working on that because you love me and I love you and we're building off of each other. It is not a selfish, I take. You have to love me for who I am. You have to mold yourself into my world. Absolutely not. We're two independent people who love and we care about each other and we're meeting each other on the same leveling playing field. It's no games. It's no jokes. You know that you have issues that you need to fix, that I need you to fix in order for us to progress and move on. You will do that. You will do that. I'm tired of people being in relationships where they're the one doing the work. I'm tired of people being in relationships where they're in love with somebody who treats them like shit. How can you love somebody that puts their hands on you, that curses you out, that calls you all types of names under the sun, that causes you anxiety, that makes you anxious, but that's just how they are? No, that's who you're accepting. That's who you want. That's who you love. That's who you care about. An angry, cynical, evil individual who will rip you apart and will make you suffer in more ways than one and wrap it up and call it love. Love requires change. If you are loving, if you are kind, if you are sweet, if you are sincere in somebody I do not want to lose, why would I not change? Why won't I lower my tone? Why won't I show you kindness? Why won't I show you respect? Love requires change. A lot of us are so bitter and angry. We have so many bad characteristic traits inside of us that we have settled and we're just like, people have to accept this. No, they do not. They don't have to accept the fact that you love male attention. They do not have to accept that you have anger issues because of your mom. And the only way that you communicate is if you scream and act ratchet and ghetto. No one has to accept that. You don't even love these parts of you. Why should I? Why should I? Especially if that part is poisoning you and then poisoning us. Why should I love that about you? Love requires change. Like, there are parents out there that swear to God they love their kids, but they're their first bullies. They're their first heartbreaks. Parents who genuinely love their kids make changes. Oh, I know for a fact that I want to protect my kid. My dad beat the shit out of me. I'm never putting my hand on my child. I'm going to make sure of that. And if I do, I'm going to therapy. I'm going to go get help. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I know for a fact my dad struggled with a drinking problem. I'm never touching alcohol because I'm never going to traumatize my kid. I'm never going to do that. Oh, my mom was sloppy. She would let her stepdad, my mom would, making up scenarios. My mom was sloppy. She would let the boyfriend have fun with me. I'm never letting that happen to my kid. I'm never going to become a junkie. I'm never going to become alcoholic. I am not going to do those things to affect my child. And if I'm in a relationship, let's just say, let's leave the imaginary scenarios and children alone. If you are in a relationship and you want better and expect better and you're not showing up as better, how is that math equaling up? You need to take the time out of your day to fix you, love you, care about you. And hell, even if you don't want to be in a platonic relationship, platonic, Even if you don't want to be in a romantic relationship, I apologize. Even though you don't want to be in a romantic relationship, that's fine. But be better for your friends. They deserve it. They will ride for you. Not even your friends, yourself. Be better for yourself. Love yourself enough to change. You know that you want to wake up early. You know that you want to lose. You know that you want to be healthy. You know that you want to be emotionally regulated. That requires change. Who is able to change you? You. Love requires change. Love has always required change. We have just refused to pay that. We stop requiring it. We just stop. Oh, you're bitter, you're hateful, you can't keep your hands to yourself, and you feel like you should slap the shit out of me. I'll love you. Come, it's okay. I'll accept the broken, pissed off, angry sides of you that will poison me, poison you, and just destroy us. We forgot about self-esteem. We forgot about self-love. We forgot about boundaries. Love requires change. It always has, and it always will. When anybody comes into a relationship, they have to change to fit your needs, and you have to fit their needs. Communication. If you're used to shutting down, you can't do that anymore. If you're used to screaming, you can't do that anymore. If you're used to having a rotation and you know this girl or you know this man is not somebody you want to lose, you can't do that anymore. You can't. Anyways, I'll see you for the next time. I hope you understood my crazy brain. But as always, love yourself, respect yourself, adore yourself. You are the prize. You are worth so much more than you have told yourself that you are. Change whatever part of you that you hate. I'm talking about the angry, resentful, bitter side, and love yourself. Yes, you'll fall back. Yes, you'll be in relationships that make you angry because you can't leave your mom sometimes or your dad or whoever. But give yourself some grace and learn to navigate through that. I'll see you for the next time. Love yourself, honor yourself, be there for yourself, and I won't stop singing that in your ear. Bye, my babies.